Ready to form Voltron. Activate interlock. Mega thrusters are go. Let's go!
Yeah, motive is be what the fuck they told us we couldn't be. But know that this police is just dumping off at the look of me. The mechanics had them wide like tucking a rat. Hammer up in the back of the radio where all of my latest go. Still running to the pay, Jesse Owens shit. Metals get the swinging, so it's these you gotta go against.
These you gotta go against. G spitting common sense. Suffering succotash. The speed seem innocent. Power in the land. Suckers in for rands. Causing scuffs and incidents. Street professor jab, hook jab, uppercut. Arm, leg, arm, head, dom, bread, fat lady, a song red, total blackout, meth red, none better, sports professor, boxing champs, KOs, and heavy hitters. And the new boxing champions of the world. Clubber D, 86Boxing, Skywalker Boxing Media, Papi, Choon, Yayo, and the sports professor featuring Sky Zoo and Anno Domini Productions. Let's get it on, baby. Yo, what up? What up, friends? Welcome to another edition of Ball and Buds Boxing Champs Fight Picks. And you see we got the background. I'm not even going to change it because we got guests to bring in. So it ain't going to matter anyways. I see them ready in the background, and we are so happy to be with you today. Make sure you're subscribed at Ball and Buds, BALLANDBUDS on YouTube. Hit that like button, whether watching now or on the replay. It is free to you, but invaluable to us. I am Omar, the sports professor Fonseca, and this is Clubber D, the Combat G.
Clubber D, the Combat G. Ask your mom because she knows where I'm going to be. What's going on, O?
Yo, my friend. Go ahead and let them know where they can find you at.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can find me at Clubber D on YouTube. Okay, I got all the latest and newest CPAP news. Tune in. Clubber D on YouTube. Yeah.
The latest and greatest CPAP news. And now we're adding in, hey, we love having him. One of the foremost boxing historians, started his own media channel just this week. Official like a referee with a whistle. JDB from the mag, baby. What's good?
What's going on with you guys? Hey, I appreciate you. I'm happy to be here, just doing the thing, trying to make some moves out here. Me and my colleagues, we're trying to make some stuff happen. So get at us. You know what it is, 86boxing.com. Shout out to everybody out there, really, but shout out to the crew. Frankie, the franchise Scarborough, he just had this amazing knockout on ProBox TV. Man, hey, he puts in that work. That's someone to watch out for. And we're about to get Irvin Trey Pound Fuller on the podcast here coming on this Sunday, actually. So it's going down. Be sure to drop by there. Trey Pound holding it down. Shout out to Tierra Brown doing her thing right there. The champ, world champ, waiting for that next move. And, hey, we're about to get Stephanie Simon back in the mix. She's just coming off a victory as well. The Fighting Marine holding it down. The face of the Marine Corps and Marine Corps boxing right there. So that's all I have to say.
Hey, salute to that, and as well salute to our next guest. Happy to have him in today. We thought he wasn't going to make it because, he loved the kids, but he also loves boxing, and he loves networking, and we call him the boxing networking aficionado. Skywalker Boxing Media.
Hey, salute everybody. Thank you for having me. Everybody that's tuned in, you guys need to subscribe to these great men right here. Clubber D on YouTube, Ball and Buds, 86Boxing, the historian, and Papi Choon Yayo, the comedian, the guy that stands 10 toes down on everything. That's my brother. But great to be here tonight. We're going to talk some boxing. We're going to talk this Lamont Roach, Isaac Pitbull Cruz card, stack card this weekend, guys. And as far as boxing news, one of the fights is in jeopardy. We do have Janabek popping dirty on PEDs. And, the Arizlandi Lara fight is in jeopardy. I don't know if they'll have a replacement or what's going to happen. And there'll be some further news coming soon.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you for that. You can find him at Skywalker Boxing Media on all the channels except Facebook because the Facebook police were after him one day, and now he has to go by Skywalker Boxeo, but you can still find him there. And last but not least, we got to bring him on last because he's the most hilarious boxing analyst out here, just telling the truth, giving them the hard spitting facts. Clubber D, who we got coming up?
We got the one and only. You don't disrespect. You don't try to slick talk. You don't try to get anything past this man because he will find you and put you on Front Street. Heavy on the Papi, light on the Yayo. None other than Papi Choon Yayo.
Was cracking, y'all, man. Damn, I'm fresh off of putting belt to ass off a Filipino dude for talking slick, man. I had to get him. You understand what I'm saying? To get him. But no, man, speaking of Filipinos, man, Manny Pacquiao, his son made his debut the other night, man. I know the Filipino people been waiting for somebody to get behind. Hey, we waiting for y'all to get behind somebody too, because little man ain't ready yet. Give him some time. Manny Pacquiao understands. His mama was crying. That's a bar. But what I'm saying though is just let the young man develop, man. Don't put too much pressure on him. But he definitely lost that one. That's just keep it real.
That was bad.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And hey, let them know where they can find you.
Oh, at Papi Choon Yayo on IG. Big things coming real soon.
There you go. And Clubber D, I know you had a piece of news as well.
Yeah, it slipped my mind. I don't know why, but Alexander Usyk has come out and said that because we were all wondering why did he let the WBO title go? Why does Fabio Wardley? Why did he just give him the belt, become an email champion? It's because he wants to do the trifecta, take down the third king in the era of three kings of heavyweight titans, but only two of them fought, and that's he wants to fight Deontay Wilder. And it makes perfect sense to solidify his legacy and moving up to heavyweight, knock out the three big dogs. Wilder's the last one left. So hopefully we get that Usyk and Wilder fight. And I'm not going to front. I love Usyk, one of the best heavyweights I've seen, but he might lose that fight. Just saying.
We shall see. That is that's going to be a pause.
I'm trying to hype the fight up, okay?
Big task. All right, cool. Well, also, since the last time we spoke was the Ring 4 Night of Champions, first of all, I want you to know that all these gentlemen here do a Sunday night recap of most weeks of all the fights, and so they already did it on their channel. But no one on our channel was able to hear you all. So are there any, you don't have to talk about every match, but going back a couple weekends ago when they had that, are there any overarching themes, things you can think about from that stand out after, a couple weeks after that card went down? Anybody? We're not going to.
Well, I would say that, hey, we got a couple of high points, of course. Abdullah Mason in what turned out to be a tough fight as far as him going up against Sam Noakes, who many didn't know. Hey, Noakes pretty much stood in there and tried to work it as best he could, but the better man prevailed there. I think he arrived on the scene there and showed that, hey, he may legitimately be that guy there at 135. And the thing is, he's only 21 years old, so he's the youngest champion in boxing now. And that previously was Bam Rodriguez, who put on a pretty impressive performance on this same card, just completely obliterating Puma Martinez in a way that made it seem as though Puma was not even a world champion, so that's pretty crazy in itself there. But outside of that, Devin Haney, I thought he stood out, and he showed that, hey, maybe this move to 147 was the right move all along right there. And he silenced a lot of critics. I would say that. So, and of course, I'm sure some others will speak about some of the other matchups there, including that main event.
I want to touch on Jesse Bam Rodriguez as well. He went in there with another champion and made him look very, very easy. I thought that fight, I'm going to eat crow on a couple of fights. The Devin Haney fight, Devin Haney didn't have pillow fists, you know what I'm saying? So he had some power knocking down Brian Norman. Looked really good. Brian Norman made a statement, and so did Jesse Bam Rodriguez. Both Sam Noakes and Abdullah Mason, fight of the night. Both them guys, man, gave us a war, an entertaining war. So that card was an excellent card. You know, as far as the competition, I think the only thing that was missing was the ring girls, and yeah, it was some really good fights. So really good fights, and looking forward to.
I'm hoping there's an underlying joke there, but I'm not sure.
Oh man, there's a gang of jokes. We could cook on that all night.
There's no reactions to some of the big moments, bro. Some of the audience, you can see them sitting down during some of the knockouts, and you're like, shit. Our audience would have been on their feet, you know, like, whoa, you know, like
these are billionaires are just like, yeah, okay.
I'm just really surprised. I'm just really surprised we still even have ring girls after the Me Too movement. Like, to be completely honest, I thought
those people don't watch. That's why. It's like the people in WNBA that complain on. It's like the people that complain on equal pay in WNBA, but don't watch and help the product out. It's the same group of people.
Hey man, this how homie was sitting the whole fight.
Yeah,
man, them dudes don't get excited unless they number 2 and on Insta thoughts. You feel me? Like, I just feel like that's what it is. You know, like I said, I was watching the fight. I counted about 12 women in the audience. I was like, wait a minute. You know what? Even my wife noticed, fam. She said, are they pumping noise? Like, where's the noise actually coming from? Like, was AI giving us noise? Because it was dead to the motherfucker over there, bro. I'm just keeping it
man.
Fuck with you. And, you know, I want to go ahead and, you know, pat myself on the back real quick because I told y'all how the fight was going to end with David Benavidez and Anthony Yarde. I told y'all, I said, Anthony Yarde's best shot is to actually punch with David Benavidez, but most likely the fight's going to end on his feet with Yarde taking too many punches. And that's exactly what happened. So, you know, your boy ain't top 5 in the league in a couple stats, you know, just for no reason. I do this.
Well, and you had like 8 knockouts or something. 8, you phrased it all correctly. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know, the baby. They say they call it a baby arm holding an apple. I just dropped.
You're so stupid. You're so stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I mean that the Benavidez fight. I think most people knew that Yarde wasn't about to keep up with him. I actually I got the Bam knockout right same round. I missed the Benavidez by 1 round. I had 7, or I think it was the 8th round or whatever. But Haney, I think I did say that. I think he probably wouldn't knock him down. I was shocked he knocked him out, but Haney proved to everybody that that 147 is his weight. He's ready for that. I would say that as far as the main event goes, I mean, I truly think that they care but don't care in that crowd. It's like they just want to be known for saying we have this pay-per-view here, we got the spectacle, but the people they have in there, it's just respect to them, but they gotta live a little. I mean, in Japan, when I used to watch the Pride matches back then with Rampage and fight Sakuraba or somebody like that, they're quiet, but when something big happens, they go crazy. I saw somebody throw a baby in the air one time. I was like, whoa, that really got, you know, it was a Vanderlei Silva fight. But this crowd, they're quiet, and then when something big happens, it's like, damn, y'all, this is like in the library, you know what I'm saying? Like they're battling to be quiet. I don't understand it.
Man, I felt like I seen some of the bouncers doing like this to some of the people. Maybe if you get a little too loud, they take your tongue off or something, bro. I don't know, cause like they listen, man. The energy is just it's all fouled up. It's not. It's not a pleasant thing to watch. And I've been pointing this out since day one. Like, man, it's something. The energy is not. Those ain't real fans. It was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning over there. Like them people were probably. They was probably the people who actually built the stage and got all the, you know what I'm saying, put the chairs and stuff together.
Well, hey, I'm convinced that the tickets are comped, you know what I'm saying? Because I think they're still building towards that. You can't tell me that there are that many just diehard boxing fans there in Saudi Arabia.
And that's exactly on the scene. That's exactly the thing, Josh, is those stands are packed with, as y'all mentioned, new fans, people that aren't really fans, people that Turkey Al-Sheikh has given money to or is sponsoring, or even just kids. It looks like a lot of young kids in the stands too. So he's like handing out kids in you know the hood over there or whatever they got, even though he's rich as hell. So my thing is, when you're looking at their reaction, they're probably all not really true boxing fans, right? But he's trying to bring the sport. What's going to be hard with that is if you're trying to, I don't want to say westernize your sport, the problem is if you want a lot of Europeans and Americans to come over and you're hosting sports, especially when they had the World Cup without alcohol, a lot of people are not going to want to go over there and watch,
they could drink
games.
They could drink.
Could they? Because I thought
they looked at that ban.
They're particular surrounding it, but they can. I think
they lifted that ban. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. I didn't know that. Okay.
Stadium, like right outside or something.
Because at the World Cup, they didn't let fans. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
I know they lifted. It's very recent when they lifted it.
Yeah, they trying to load their jails up because our people get rowdy.
Yeah.
And you can't do no talking back.
Ooh, no, they don't play that.
I think that's.
I mean.
And what you brought up there, Omar, I think that's part of the problem right now with the atmosphere is because if you look at, say, for instance, we take the British fans, they travel with their fighters, and you see that in the U.S., you see they'll pack a section of a stadium, auditorium, wherever it is, and you don't see that there, So they need to get to that point before you can really say that, okay, this is an environment that we're accustomed to.
That's exactly what I'm saying, my brother. We all agree on that. Let's get some comments here. Shout out everybody. I know I've already shown these, but just to shout everybody out, LaRusso 2017, Josh Taylor, shout out.
Josh Taylor.
5D. We got, let's see, Dion Carroll. I know I showed this earlier, but shout out to you as well. 8283 with the comment. We also got, he subbed another one. Wilder has a big right hand, one trick pony. Usyk is awkward and multi-dimensional. Usyk would frustrate Deontay for 4 to 5. Okay, there we go. Nice. And KO has him sounding. There we go. James 8477.
James, what up, brother?
What up, James?
Okay, look, it's not the word of the year. I'm so sick and tired of this. We got to stop this. We just got to stop this.
I don't hear it that often. Thank God.
Fight back. Yeah, I don't have kids around me. So.
Yeah, thank God I don't hear that crap.
Kids, man.
But it's on TV all the time now. Wait, Skywalker, do your kids do it?
Oh, they did for a little bit, but not really. They kind of got over.
You cut
it.
that shit off. Yeah. Kotai Gaming, shout out. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Who else we got here? Gabriel Padilla.
Yeah, salute, brother. Media in New Mexico, Albuquerque.
Oh, nice. Very nice. There we go. And just Frank 5900.
Frank,
we appreciate everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you tap in with everybody here. You got Clubber D, you got 86 Boxing, you got Papi, Choon, Yayo. You already know because most of y'all are here for Skywalker Boxing Media. But also, if you are here for him, look, Ballin' Buds is here. Just get a little sub at the BALLANDBUDS on YouTube. Hit that like button, please, whether watching now or on the replay. It helps everybody out here, so it doesn't matter what channel you're on. Hit that like button right now for us, please. Rasclot 222.
Salute to him. Hey, he knows that boxing history stuff right there. Check him out.
Another history guy, yeah.
There we go. I love that. I love watching Josh's channel because I learned so fucking much boxing from his channel.
You learn a lot, man. That's like go to school right here.
Right, exactly. And I would be remiss if I did not shout out Country Box because I know there, Skywalker, you put me on there. I know that there's been some
Nashville, man. You guys gotta always anywhere you guys live, man. Always support your community's boxing. Right. There's a lot of great talent and great fighters that don't get that much exposure, and they're in these communities, man. So our fighters in Albuquerque, man, they got a big support system with the community, man. You know what I mean? So even though they're big and famous nationally, here they sell tickets,
Yeah, and so the main event tonight, Maidel Sando versus Zachary Randolph. Maidel Sando is, excuse me there, I was trying to get it bigger so you can see it. Maidel Sando is 15-0. Zachary Randolph 12-3. That is your main event. Evan Holyfield, young Holy, Evander Holyfield's son, will be there as well tonight. Also, if you didn't know, Al Bernstein is now commenting on the broadcast. So if you cannot be there live tonight at the Opry Mills in Gaylord, in Nashville, I will be there tonight. Hopefully probably around 8ish. It starts here at 7. If you can't be there, check it out on YouTube at Country Box Official at Country Box, and also on Little Rock IPTV, which is what Freeway Ricky Ross was promoting. It's a channel there where they're going to be playing Country Box live tonight. Shout out to Freeway Ricky Ross. I will see you there as well tonight. All right, cool.
Okay.
Awesome. So moving on, Yes, we hope you're doing well. Yes. Okay, so here we go. Wait a second. What we got? Jose Diaz says Lara fight is off completely. Okay. Wow. Because on the PBC website, they have Irislandi Lara going up against Johan Gonzalez. So I thought that might have been a late
both things can be true.
Yeah,
both things could be true.
You can be under the assumption that because we know that Janabek popped dirty, so that fight is off. We know that, but now they're going to be replacing the Janabek with. So hopefully.
So that's what it says on. I'm just wanting to let you know what it says on the PBC website right now. I'm looking at it. Israeli Landa versus Johan Gonzalez.
Yeah, I know Johan. Yeah.
I wonder what's going to happen with those belts of Genovic. What are they going to do with those?
You know what's going to happen, bro. This is the PBC we talking about, right?
Yeah, but he's top ranked though.
Bro, these guys are the masters of the bait and switch at the last minute.
I mean, trust me, they did it with Canelo. I know exactly they did it with Canelo, but I'm trying to. But that was like an in-house deal where he got Benavidez's belt when Benavidez popped. You know what I mean? And when he fought, what's his name? And was it Calvin Smith? Yeah, when he fought him, they threw in the WBC belt, which is just like, what? How they do that? So since it's top, I wonder what they're gonna do with their belts. You know,
we got to fire that boy up. Because if it's somebody else popping hot, we get into him. We fire him up.
Not Genovic. The top dog at 160, right? Supposedly.
We're gonna wait till the facts come out, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna tear it up.
Same with Sabril Matias.
Oh yeah.
There's another one.
I mean, what is it with people needing to, you know what I'm saying, get enhancements to, you know what I'm saying, to take on our people? Are we that good that y'all got to get enhancements?
You know what they say. Hey, you know what they say. I don't know what I'm taking.
Yeah,
they don't know what they're taking. So
I bought at GNC
every time. Every one of them. It don't matter who it is. If they get popped, I don't know. I don't know how it happened.
Just give them anything.
Okay. Look, I understand the occasional, something may have been, slipped in my shit, or maybe you really didn't know kind of thing. But for the most part, 95%, and I say this because I've said this on plenty of shows before, I'm always innocent until proven guilty. But for steroids and popping, it's usually the opposite. It's usually like, 95% of y'all motherfuckers is guilty.
Hey, be like Anderson Silva. Say it was dick pills. When he fought
right.
Dick
or use some eggs as a remember Conor Ben? Yeah.
Only one I'll say Roy Jones Jr. when he got caught. Roy Jones was taking Rip Fuel that was actually he bought the Rip Fuel from GNC and that ephedrine was in it. So that's the only one
that's
I know
at that time. Was
legit.
That okay? Yeah, that's at the time, right?
Roy
when
Jones
it was
got
in
caught
there,
for that.
and then they took it out of it.
Yeah,
to
they
sell
took it
to
out.
the general public. Yeah, I remember that.
Well, all I know is the boxers I talk to. Yeah, they know what's going in their body. You can't just give them anything.
Yep.
Right.
That's all I know.
I mean, look, I'm not the one to ask about that.
Somebody called Triple G. Is he from there too? I don't know.
Hey man, one of my fighters had a fight. One of those Kazakhstani fighters.
What happened with that? What's the update on that? What happened?
Well, she took a drug test. I know that for a fact that she's a super clean fighter. They lost the fight. They're sore losers. They try to accuse her. They didn't give her a drug test, but the thing is, her family's the promotion. Right. So, but I guess their promotion don't exist either. So, because I guess they found out that the organization because they ruled it a no contest, it was a split decision. One of the judges was in the pocketbooks because they brought in their own judges and all that. Right.
Damn.
And it was a split decision, but she had schooled that girl. I only gave that girl like 2 rounds out of the 10. And man, and I guess before the other opponents started showing up on social media and they started saying that they were threatened to be killed, all sorts of stuff. And the girl was real dirty, man. I showed one round of her fighting. I don't know if you guys seen it on social media. There was round two of that fight. Man, that girl was so dirty, bro. And the ref wasn't doing shit. The ref was very inexperienced. He didn't call nothing, bro. But it was just really dirty, bro. Like extremely dirty.
Hey man, I want to say something about that Rip Fuel because I was in Iraq when that first came out, and they had like these little bitty cans of it, and we was the first ones to really to use it. You know what I'm saying? Man, I had homeboys that would drink like 3 of them cans, bro.
Ooh.
Them motherfuckers damn near had heart attacks.
Yeah, them
You know
jumps
what
is
I'm
all over the place.
saying? Like the old Ford logos
Yeah.
that had in it. Man, I'm telling you, bro.
They were all over the place. They had cases of them. You could just go grab one anytime. So it was a regular thing.
I never liked those. I never liked stimulants, but I used to always rock with a Jack 3D before they took the old Jack 3D, the pre-workout mix. They took that off the market. That drink used to have me looking like I was there.
You know, when I was in high school, they had those yellow jackets you could buy at the gas station. Those motherfuckers will fuck you up.
Motherfuckers off them no-dos and shit.
Drinking Joe Cola and shit.
The pill looked like a bumblebee and shit. I remember that.
They setting us up.
That's crazy.
The pill looked like a bumblebee. You stupid. Yeah, no, I used to take that stuff when it first had the ephedrine in it, and then you found out that they started taking it out because it wasn't good for you. So yeah, it was there for everybody to in the GNC kind of atmosphere. But hey, let's go ahead and move it into what we came for. We came for that PBC Fight Night preview. We got 5 fights we're going to talk about. And wow, huge card here, gentlemen. Let's go ahead and start first with the Frank Martin fight.
Ghost.
Frank Martin is 18-1, and he has 12 KOs. Rancis Bartholomew is Bartholomew, not Bartholomew, excuse me. If I don't even know if I'm saying that right either, but I hope I am. Is 33-1, 15 KOs, 10 rounds here on the lightweights. Let's go ahead and start with you, Papi Choon Yayo. What you got on this one?
Yeah, man. Frank Martin, man, kid from Chicago who relocated to Dallas and was training with the Earl Spence camp down there. I like Frank. He's an athletic boxer. He got a mean streak in him. He got he got the dog in him, and he apparently ain't scared of nothing. Everybody, you can't just basically judge him just off of the Tank fight, because Tank kind of does that to everybody. But Frank Martin is definitely, he's definitely a tough competitor. He does have his hands full though. Bartholomew he's a crafty fighter. He has good movement, and it's gonna really come down to Frank's athleticism versus Bartholomew's craftiness. And I do believe the fight will go to distance. I'm gonna lean towards Frank. It seems like, and I'm basically leaning towards Frank because I think Frank is a bit more marketable. You know what I mean? And it seems like he says what he needs to say when he's doing interviews, if you get what I'm saying. So he's on point, man. So I'm gonna take my guy for the prediction league. I'm gonna take him by majority decision, but I think it's gonna be a unanimous decision.
I'm only laughing because I'm still laughing at it. I said Bartholomew just on instinct from seeing it. It's cracking me up that I still said that. Now I agree with you completely, Papi Choon Yayo, so I'm not going to take up any more time on that. I agree with your prediction, Frank Martin there by unanimous decision. Skywalker, what you got?
I think it's going to be a good fight, man. I think it's going to be very competitive. I got to see Frank Martin back in Vegas right before Spence Crawford out there with Nonito and them, and he had a tough fight against a guy named Artem Haratunian, and it was a real tough fight. So I've seen Frank. Yeah, I've seen Frank.
I get it.
Yeah, bless you. Yeah, somebody sneezed. Yeah. I seen Frank in there, and I've seen him have some wars. You know what I'm saying, before being knocked out by Tank. So I think this fight's going to be competitive, but kind of like what Ernest was leading to. Frank's got that, the name behind him, the hype. Shout out to my brother Rancis Bartholomew. He's a follower of my channel. He follows the show, and he might.
Is it really nice? There you go.
Yeah. He tunes in. He's a down to earth guy, man. Really.
I apologize for saying your name wrong, sir.
Yeah, man, but I think it's gonna be a good fight, man. It could go either way. It might be one of those split decisions. I think it's gonna be very competitive, and we should see, man.
Yeah, Josh, what you got, brother?
So I think it's a good fight as well in terms of just the potential of what could happen matchup wise, just given the different styles of each. The younger fighter, I'm pretty sure, is Frank Martin. I think that's what's going to prevail in terms of him being younger. Of course, the athleticism aspect of it that Ernest touched on. And I also think that Bartholomew has been in some pretty tough fights here over the course of his career. And being older, I don't know when he last fought, but I remember the last tough fight I saw him in was with and Gary Antoine Russell. And that one, a lot of heavy punches were exchanged in that contest right there. So I'm thinking that Frank Martin is going to be able to pull off a split decision, but it should be a good contest. I think it does go the distance, as the others had mentioned there, and I think both of them bring it.
All right, Clubber D.
Yeah, not to touch on everything, I will say this though: Frank picked up boxing very late. I mean, I think he was he in his late teens when he picked up boxing, and usually these guys have been boxing forever. So, and I believe this is his first fight since the Tank fight. I believe so. So, I truly, Omar, damn, the black hole got Omar. But I want to see what type of Frank comes out. Is it going to be a nervous Frank? Or is it going to be I need to get busy, put my name out there again type Frank? So I'm leaning towards kind of like what Josh said, split decision. I'm going with Frank on this one. But it should be a decent fight. I'm just eager to see how he's going to react to a first time fight in over a year, I believe. So there he is, over a year. So I'm going with Frank on that one by split decision.
Yeah, I was trying to turn my camera this way because I live in a studio, y'all. So my bed is right there, and I was like, "Damn, they can see my bed." So I'm trying to turn it, and my camera unplugged.
You're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were good.
I just wanted to make sure because I'm like, "Damn, people can see my bed." My bed ain't even made. There ain't no military corners going on over here. There ain't nothing happening over in this piece. That shit wrinkled as a mug. Let's go.
Damn, bro.
All right.
You cooking yourself, Fab. He said,
I live by myself. You act like I'm gonna make that bed every day. I'm not. Some days I'm just not gonna.
Oh, I thought somebody was in it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. No, sometimes there will be. You never know.
Oh, Angela.
You ain't never seen the film with
Not
a
Angela. Not
Hey, when
Angela.
was on this fight? As far as the last time they fought, can you look on the box rec when each opponent last fought?
You had all that time. And you
I
didn't
don't
look
have
it
my
up.
phone with me. Yeah, I don't have my
Oh,
phone.
I was gonna say. I was like,
Ratchfly mentioned Martin coming off a long layoff. I wonder if Martin hasn't fought since he fought Tate, which is
That's what I'm
someone
saying.
in the comments
Yeah.
let us know. Someone in the comments let us know, please.
I don't have my phone.
You know, that's the PBC style. It's usually once a year.
Once a year.
Yeah,
That's why they always lose.
It's crazy.
And Rance's last fight too. If you guys could look that up.
Damn, how many
Says
Martins
Frank's long layoff may play a big role in his performance. Says, is Frank's next fight at 140, 135? All right. I'm going to get into the next one, and then I'll look that up for you, Skywalker. So let's go ahead and introduce the next fight. First, we go ahead and we got Jesus Ramos Jr. is 23-1 with 19 KOs going up against, and his father is one of the greats, Shane Mosley Jr. there at 22-4. We got a 3-inch height advantage for Shane Mosley and a 5-inch reach advantage, and that's coming straight from PBC. So I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but that's what they got listed on the website. But he's also 10 years older. Skywalker, we start with you on this one.
Okay, and then right after this, I'm going to switch to my mobile, so I'll have you connect me, and I'll mute myself because I'll be driving to the gym and stuff. Okay. But this fight right here it's a good one, man. Shane Mosley Jr. He's been a guest on the show before. We've interviewed him before. He's a great fighter. He had a great fight against Daniel Jacobs, I believe, the Miracle Man. And he's a good fighter, man. He's one of those father sons. The son's actually really good. Compared to Manny. Like how we have Manny Pacquiao and his son, and he's actually got some skills. He stays in shape. He takes it serious like his father. So he's learned some things from his father, and I think it's a good fight, man. Man, I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to pick on this fight, bro. But I know it's going to go the distance. I don't think nobody's getting knocked out. I guess I'm going to take Shane Mosley Jr.
What's your pick? I'm writing them down.
Do Mosley Jr. split decision. Shock everybody.
Split decision. There you go, Josh. What you
He's
got?
an underdog too. Yeah.
Hey, for me, I like both of these guys. I do like both of them. Shane Mosley Jr., he was on that second iteration of Contender. I mentioned that on another show, and a lot of people were going at him. He ended up being in the finals there against Brandon Adams. Brandon Adams ultimately won it.
Yeah.
I think Shane Mosley Jr., he's kind of carved out his own path right there. You know, that's why you don't see Senior in his corner and all of that stuff. He wanted to kind of detach himself in that sense and just kind of carve out his own way. And he's had some good success. But I think that Jesus Ramos, from what I've seen thus far, despite that loss to Lubin that many think that Ramos should have won, I think he has the goods. He has a brother who fights as well, Abel Ramos. And, man, I just like Jesus Ramos, and I think he's great to the body. So with this sort of measurables that you mentioned there, Omar, I don't think it'll matter because Ramos, he has a way of working his way inside. And I would say key in on the body because he's great there. And I think ultimately he's going to pull out the victory. I'm thinking he's going to get a clear, unanimous decision.
Okay. Before we go any further, I love you all, you and Papi. We're going to have to go fight picks. Y'all, you know we can't go unanimous decision within our fight picks. I'm gonna need y'all to get the people what to pick in the group. Are they supposed to go split decision or majority? What are we doing here? You know we can't pick unanimous. Get out of here. Anyways, that's
we'll go split decision just from a porch perspective. Split decision, but it's definitely gonna be Jesus Ramos.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I like messing with y'all. Go ahead, cover it.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Ramos is on like a 3-fight TKO streak. He's turned around since that Lubin fight. I really like Mosley. He retired Danny Jacobs, who was a very good fighter. Mosley's had a weird career where, you know, like kind of like how Josh said, he had show everybody he's out of his dad's shadow. I'm doing my own thing, and he's proven that to be a serviceable, good fighter. But I'm leaning towards Ramos on this one. I think Ramos will get his redemption off that Lubin fight, and he's gonna keep this streak alive. I'm gonna say 11th round TKO.
11th round TKO. And by the way, just to update everybody, yes, we work. Y'all were correct. Every year, pretty much PBC fights. It's been on June of 23 and 24. So June 24 was his last fight a year and a half ago. Almost for Frank Martin.
And Jancis is what? He's 40 years old. Frank is 30. And I just looked it up myself. So,
all right, yeah, what you got?
Damn, Skywalker, you was put in a tight position, man. I know you wanted to go with Ramos, fam.
I do, but you know what you made me think?
Yeah.
You made me think that kind of shit because
I was wondering why he took like 18 minutes.
Tell you my logic, and it's something we seen it with Vince the other day too, man. There's some tough guys that can bang, get to the motherfucking body, but if you got a guy that's good on his feet and slick and real good on them feet and outbox your ass, you know, that. I think this could be the underdog, man, for the fight. I was thinking, you know, in my head, I'm like, man, I bet you Shane Mosley's going to outbox his ass and Ramos is going to have a hard, difficult night. So let's see how it plays out. We'll just see. I like Ramos. I think that, you know, he's a beast, but man, can he get to the inside? He is a big ass. He's one of the biggest 154 pounders. This fight's at middleweight, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes, this is for the interim WBC middleweight title.
Yeah, so he's moving up. Yeah, because he was at 154 and he was big, man. So maybe we'll see how he looks against them, man. Because I know Ramos is a big guy.
So Ramos has he has a better quality experience, even though Mosley fought the Magic Man or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So Ramos has he has more experience. He's fought high caliber opponents, and I don't honestly think that it's gonna go the distance. I'm probably taking it like KO9 because Ramos is gonna put the type of pressure on Mosley Jr. and he's gonna have to deal with that. And he's pretty damn good at cutting the ring off as well. You know what I'm saying? So he's very active and very busy. So I do think it's probably going to be a stoppage, probably around round 9. And let me help you make something easy for you, Skywalker. In the Air Force, we got the 3 core values: integrity first, service before self, and excellence.
And excellence in all you do, baby. Let's go. Air Force, aim high, baby. Let's go.
I could love both fighters, but I'm just gonna call it like I think I see it playing out in my head. I ain't got no beef with none of them. I just think that's how the fight's gonna play off. And I'm in a predictions league, and I'm hanging my hat on it.
No doubt.
Look.
K09.
Tell him, baby. Aim high. You go
That's
into
right.
the Air Force to aim high, baby. You know what I'm saying? We come out here,
Yes, sir.
excellence in all, service before self. All these different moral values the Air Force. So, anyways, I don't know. I'm just hyped. We're all military, so you must love just love all of our different services. That being said, shout out to everybody who's tuning in. We really appreciate you, champ for running the picks group. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Hey, y'all, we do this show to do the picks for y'all every weekday to give your advice on the weekly pick group as well as your betting parlays. So if you would like to join the group, it is free. It is a boxing picks group. Make it easy. This is what happens. Champ sends out a list every week, gives you the matchups, gives you the records, it gives you the KOs. You decide what you're going to do with those. He doesn't even give you the KOs. I don't know. Whatever. He gives you the information. You choose the matchups. You get graded by points. You can win prizes, and it's free to play. Free to play, and you can win money. And the prizes are money, real hard cash. So if you want to play, you hit anybody up here on
Hard
the panel.
cash.
Yeah, I like my cash to be a little flabby, so my wallet.
Hard cash. You can throw pennies that motherfucker.
I need a flaccid hundreds.
I want to be limp. Pause.
Flaccid
Yo, getting off the chain here, and there is. Thank you, Papi. He put that in there, so go ahead and y'all check out that link as well if you would like to join. But you can always hit up us as well. Hey, shout out to your brother there, Paul on hard. Thank you for that. Appreciate you tuning in. D. Cleasy, Philly Fingers, as some of us would call him. Someone getting a Christmas present this year. I hope so. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. All of it. What is you, Josh? Okay, I didn't know that's what. Okay. I thought that was somebody else. All right, you know what? Get out of here. If we're at the strip club, if it was like at Magic City or something, then maybe I want some flaccid hundreds. Right?
Hey, there's a Stars little series on Magic City out there now.
I saw that. I'm gonna watch it. I'm still watching it.
I thought,
especially now because I've actually been to the club. I'm like, yeah, I gotta watch that now and actually see.
What's it called? Vaseline and Newports.
Dog, I'm not gonna lie. That shit was ghetto as fuck. That shit was ghetto. Yo,
I heard the wings are fire though. I heard the wings are
fire.
Hey, fire enough for old Lou Williams to risk his thing to go there. I'll tell you that.
Hey, speaking of hard money, I'm going in the strip club with damn quarters and $50. I ain't bringing no damn dollar bills in there.
Damn,
he said a dollar bill got a string on it.
He bringing that fanny pouch
right up the ass.
I think I'm going to arcade in the 90s. Shoot, I'm about to beat Street Fighter.
Yo, Josh, when I left that motherfucker that night, they was calling me Orange Pepper O, baby, because they got these orange pepper wings that I ordered, and I was tipping good. I was the only one tipping. Everybody else was like sitting on the side. I was in there. I was taking ladies to the back. I was like, in the back, by the way. Let me describe this to you. There is no back.
Oh, hell
no.
I ain't going unless the Tiny Twins.
He tried to tell the secret. They said, oh, not today.
I know. They were like, hold up, cut him off right now.
Yeah, cut him off right now. Boop. Yeah, that's what happens. Some simp stories, they get you like that. I've been there. I know how it feels.
Yeah, they got him. They got him stuck in time.
I haven't been there and don't plan on going.
Nah, I usually when I
you
visit
see
my
that
brother,
look right there? Hey, that's how he be looking at the midgets, fam. I could tell right now. That's just how he look at them.
Nah, that's the she says she loves me look.
Yeah, I like them little bitty ones. Oh man,
a trip,
we need the host to come back.
Well, he's stuck in time. You're damn right.
Yeah, Omar.
Yeah,
you damn right. I get that dollar right back. They'll see a 50 out of me. Pow, right back.
Yeah.
We're still here with you, folks. What you need to do is go check us out there at 86Boxing TV here on YouTube, at Papi Choon Yayo, I believe that's what it is.
That's right.
And then, of course, at Clubber D. How you managed to get that? That shows you there's only one Clubber D in this thing right there. So, at Clubber D, be sure to go check us out.
Josh, you are the man. You are the man, brother. I appreciate you picking that up like a true host. I appreciate you. I guess they didn't want me talking about Magic City on the outside because I was about to describe the inside.
They said go watch the show.
They didn't tell me to fuck off. They was like, sir,
on Stars, folks.
There you go. And we love it. Thank you for all the work that you, the Yeoman's work, as they say. Shout out Jose Tootsie's
down in Miami.
That's I thought you were talking about Nashville. Okay, that's okay.
You didn't just hear it, Jose. You know what's up.
They got one in Nashville? I didn't know that.
No, not a strip club. It's just a regular honky tonk. Yeah, I didn't know it was.
That's big in Miami. That's big joint.
Motherfuckers be in the double wide trailer. Some midgets with some cowboy boots on.
Woo! Let's go. All right, let's move it into the next fight. Here we got O'Shaquie Foster, who, by the way, he's been talked about plenty of times on Ball and Buds. Clubber D and I have talked about him. 23-3 with 12 KOs, 20 versus 23-1 with 8 KOs. Stephen Fulton, 12 rounds for the WBC Junior Lightweight title. Josh, we start with you on this one.
Man, this is a good fight right here. Real talk. This is about as 50-50 as you can get. You know what I'm saying? And both of these cats can box. Their styles aren't necessarily the same, but they're both technical. Both, they can bring it out when they need to bring it out. They have that sort of mentality, that steadfast mentality, despite the in-away fight for Fulton. If you look at a number of his other contests, especially his last one, what he was able to do with Brendan Figueroa, he's about it, I'm telling you. And then O'Shaquie Foster, I mean, he served time in jail or prison. One of them came out doing his thing, bounced back, making it happen. And he's had to do that grind, that yeoman's work to get to this level. We saw the fight with Conceição that he had ultimately, and what many people thought of that contest when he initially lost. And what I will say is, this is 50-50 for me. And I've been leaning, and I'm going to likely pick split decision for O'Shaquie Foster, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if Fulton pulled it off. I think this is one of those that you can really flip a coin in some sense, and I just think it's going to depend on the flow of the fight in itself. And we'll see. As far as action, where it ends up, I think it'll be more than what some expect, but it's really going to come down to that, to the mental aspect of it. I think that's what's going to take whomever wins this over. If it ultimately ends up a draw too, I would say that wouldn't be surprising, but I'm going with a split decision, and a majority decision could be in order too. I'm saying split. Maybe I'll switch it to majority decision on behalf of O'Shaquie Foster. That's what I'm going to go. Majority decision, O'Shaquie Foster, in a great technical contest. If you're a fan of boxing, you want to see two guys who are going to show you what their skill sets are about. They're going to stand there, and you're going to see who can master that art of, getting hit, not getting hit, mixing it up. Then this is the contest for you on this card right here.
Now I have to ask, because I could be wrong, but as far as I can tell, a majority decision is actually kind of like a majority draw, whereas there are split winners on two cards, and then the other person has a draw, or because majority decision technically, which would be a 2-1 decision, is the same thing as a split decision. Because a split decision has to have 1-1 with the third winner, right?
No, so what it is that a majority decision is a situation where there is one judge that has it as a draw, and then the other two have it in favor of one fighter.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, the majority draw is when you have a draw, and then the other two judges have it in favor of different fighters. That's where the majority draw comes into favor right there, because you don't get a clear verdict with that one judge who had it as a draw. And then, of course, the split decision is that two judges had it in favor of one fighter versus another judge just on the points count there. And then, of course, unanimous, everybody in favor of the winner.
I will never question you on anything boxing because I trust your judgment completely. But if I heard what you said correctly, it sounded like the majority draw and the majority decision are the same thing. Two judges have one of their boxers chosen, and the other one has a draw.
No. So again, you got to hear it. So majority draw is when there's of the three judges, two of the judges have it as a draw. Mm-hmm. And then there's one score that could be in favor of whichever fighter, but it doesn't matter because
got it. Okay. I see what you're saying. Got it. Okay.
And that's where the separation lies there: majority draw, majority decision.
So wait, so in the one in the Picks League, we are not doing majority draw, is not even involved. It's just
draw.
Well, it can be if you're designated as such. So you got to think about that though, because they both can look the same if you only use the initials. But if
that's what I use all the time. So I'm like, well, which one am I choosing?
No, you either put draw.
I put draw.
Oh yeah, you can do
because the majority draw is actually a draw because it just becomes a draw.
Majority decision is basically unanimous.
So draw is majority draw.
So you can just put draw,
Yeah, just put draw.
Got it. Now I'm following.
MD is just unanimous.
I thought I was like, wait a second. Isn't that what? Okay, cool. Thank you for that. Clever D, what you got?
Oh yeah. This is probably the fight. Like I was trying to before Lara and Genovic fight just went to shits. I was kind of comparing this to the American version of the Ring 4. You know what I mean? Because they had the big card over in Saudi, and we got this big card here. The difference is, Saudi will make cool little movies and promote the hell out of their stuff. This is on Amazon. Everybody knows somebody or had something delivered to them this week by Amazon today. Not one peep out of them about this fight. Not one type of promotion, not one nothing about this whole fight card. This is a damn shame because this is Amazon. Well, all those PBC people out there like, we're on Amazon, look at us. Man, they ain't promoting y'all for shit. Now, this to me is probably the fight of the night. I was looking for this fight. I can't wait. You got O'Shaquie Foster, went to enemy territory, got the dub. This man goes from fight of the year to damn near robbery of the year and like back-to-back joints. And big fan of his story, everything about him. I'm a big fan. And then you got Cool Boy. Says, you know what? I'll strap up the boots. I'm going to Japan. I fight Inoue, but we saw what happened. It came back in Tim's and won the belt against Figueroa. Okay, this man fought in Tim's, literally.
That's not true at all.
Huh?
No, not to you. I'm sorry. I was talking to Yayo. My bad.
Oh man, I was on fire too. Shoot.
My bad. I'm so sorry. My bad.
Yeah, I apologize. Came back in Tim's and showed the world.
Oh, I forgot about that. He did fight in Tim's.
He is in a Morel undercard. So and then I see the press conference.
What was that? Def Jam Vendetta.
Looking like Noriega. Mom keep going against him.
That's great.
Joe Buttons and shit. But Cool Boy. So he was very relaxed and chill on the trash talk. And O'Shaquie was more of the aggressor, saying, "You the little man, you coming up X, Y, and Z." I've always been a big fan of Fulton. I'm a big fan of O'Shaquie Foster, but I am going with if you could fight in Tim's, if you could box in Tim's and defend and win a belt and become unified champion, I gotta stay rocking with you. I'm going with Cool Boy. Okay, unanimous decision. Going with him, and it will be about 2 or 3 knockdowns in this fight by Cool Boy.
And so for the Picks League, what would you?
We'll say MD, Steve Fulton. Yeah,
there you go. Yayo, I don't know where they taught you math at, my friend.
Somebody's an engineer in here.
I mean, you are, and I agree with Ped Moss. There's no division there at all. By the way, everybody, we're talking mathematics. So Papi put this formula up, and usually in math, you want to make sure you separate your plus, your minus, your divisions, your additions, and your subtractions. When you're subjugated by a parentheses in there, then what you must do is treat those things as two different numbers. And so without a space, I would say personally that you have your 7 outside of your 4, and you multiply that, and that's 28. Now, I don't have any other division or anything here, but you say it's 25, Yayo. I need you to prove
that, so since we were on the topic of explaining how things were going with the fight, I just figured I'd do that real quick because I'm saying 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink, right? I'm taking majority draw with the one judge actually favoring Foster, right? So that's why I said that. I just wanted to put a little intelligence on there. And PEMDAS, you know what PEMDAS mean, right? PEMDAS means, it means parentheses, exponents, multiplication or division, and then add up, subtract. So therefore, 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 times 6 is 24. 24 plus 1 is 25. So you said all that.
Wait a second. No. You have to have a space or some sort of a division
6
sign.
minus 2 is in the parentheses.
Sure.
That's 4. So the next step in the PEMDAS is multiplication and division.
Multiplication
of
the outside number, which is 7.
So 6 times 4 is 24.
Where's 6? 6 plus 1 is 7, Papi.
6 times 4 is 24. In the parentheses is 6 minus 2. The next thing is multiplication.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to.
4.
Okay,
it's 24.
First of all,
First of all, it's all good.
I'm gonna need you to put double parentheses then, if that's how you want me to go, because
you don't have to put the 6.
You can't put them beside each other like that.
The 6 outside of the parentheses represents multiplication, my guy.
You have to have 1 plus parentheses 6, and then another parentheses and 6 minus 2, and that would be the correct formula.
Well, I know you fail, bro. I took
calculus in high school, so I
did MRI math by hand, bro.
Okay, I love you, and we could talk math all day, and we are going to.
We're gonna have a math debate coming up, folks.
I'm gonna look this up tomorrow, and I'm gonna call you on the phone.
Right now,
sponsored by Mathnasium.
People listening like, more. Come on, and a parenthesis. What?
Millhouse from The Simpsons.
But back to the fight though. Listen, if you guys want to see a high level chess match, this is definitely the match for it. These guys have the perfect styles for each other. O'Shaquie Foster, obviously, we know my guy has no quit in him. That made obvious by him going down to the backyard and fighting in that little bitty Telemundo ring, 16 by 16, and getting stopped in the last second because they was gonna rob him if he ain't doing it.
Rob the hell out of him.
They was gonna rob him, and he had to get it done. So that's the only reason why I'm saying that. 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink. I'm taking one judge is gonna side with Foster, and the other 2 is probably going to have a draw. So I think that's a fight that could be had, over and over again. We could probably see it 2 or 3 times. It's a great fight. It's better than anything any of the UK cards have put together. So I'm really excited for it. And may the best man win, but I think that fight's going to be a majority draw.
All right, for Foster, right?
A majority draw, bro. That means.
Oh, you said majority draw, not majority decision. Sorry.
Yeah.
So just say draw then, man. Don't confuse me.
Well, y'all talked about it, so I figured
I got too much going on right now. You can't be doing that to me. I'm trying to do my best. 23-1. I got Fulton, by the way. I know that Josh, you said it's going to be up in the air, and I think Fulton is a really good fighter. I like Foster. We've talked about him before plenty of times on Ball and Buds. He was actually the KO of the year for one of the awards shows that we did, which we got to figure that out at some point. Okay. But anyways, I'm going to take Fulton, and let's go split decision. Fulton is what I'm going to go there. All right, moving on to the co-main event of the evening. Clubber D, you're going to start off. Irislandi Lara, 31-3-3, 19 KOs versus I'm not going to try your name, sir, because I'm probably going to fuck it up. But I think Josh said it pretty well. 17-0 with 12 KOs. Was that you, Josh, or was that Skywalker? I think that was Skywalker.
Alam Cannoli or Alam Connolly. You'll hear both of those iterations. And my dog is spelling it too.
Yeah,
and bless you too, dog. Clubber D, what you got?
I'm very pissed off that it's a last minute switch. Genovic pissed me off. Like the blueprint, hopefully, in my mind, was going to be winner of this fight gets Carlos Adames. Then Bud will get the winner and try to be 4-division undisputed, but that's not going to happen. With Genovic popping hot, they got the last minute replacement. I feel like Erislandy Lara is a leap year fighter. He fights every leap year. And the man's, they say 40, was he 41? I think he's 52, but he doesn't look 52. He retired, pre-retired Danny Garcia. He had that controversial fight, which I thought he won against Canelo back in the day. He's the reason why people cannot walk up on Canelo after the fight and just because he grabbed the bike from him. So he's the reason why, Demetrius Andre was out. Andre, yeah, they had the payday. He couldn't walk up on him. Canelo called him out.
Clubber D, I would never step on you. You know how much we stream, so I would not do this for any other reason but to correct myself. I am so sorry, y'all. I was looking at my notes, which had the earlier shit. You're so right. Zananopka got popped. That's right. He's not fighting him anymore. He's fighting Johan Gonzalez is who he's fighting.
Yeah.
So WBA middleweight world champion Erislandy Lara will defend his title against Johan Gonzalez. Lara was originally supposed to face, so I apologize, y'all.
Hold on. What'd you say his name was? The first? How'd you pronounce Genovic?
Oh, I'm not going to try that again.
Oh, because I thought it was a replacement. I thought that was his name you said. I was like, I didn't recognize that name you said. I thought it was a replacement.
Giannis? There's no okay, whatever. Johan Gonzalez is who the fuck he's fighting now. Yeah. 36-4, 34 KOs though. So he has 34 KOs and 36 wins. So if he's gonna win, he's gonna knock you the fuck out, is what he's gonna do. And he's bigger.
With all that being said, I got Lara. I'm just Lara can't get these other belts. He fights once every leap year, every 4 or 5 years. I'm sick of it, and I hate the fact that PBC does that to their fighters. But yeah, I got Lara winning by decision. That's it's a shame. I'll just put it like that.
Champ Ross agrees with you.
It's annoying.
He might be able to continue this for another 50, 75 years.
He's 57 right now. Shit.
Skywalker says, I got Lara KO7. Yayo, what you got?
Man, listen, anytime PBC swaps a fighter out, the fighter that comes in to fight the other person seems like they've been preparing for the fight the whole time. Here's a prime example. Earl Spence versus actually, you know what? It was Manny Pacquiao and Earl Spence. Earl Spence drops out, homeboy comes in, and it looks like he was training for 12 rounds. Another example, the Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman. Thurman drops out, my man Fundora comes in, and he throws 1,000 punches somehow on a week notice. Like the shit just is real funny style, you know what I mean? So honestly, I could just see somebody when you're training for somebody specifically and that serious of a level, you're not really preparing for what this other person has to offer, but Lara does have his tool bag is just deep, bro. If he could get his feet moving, he cold. I think he just kind of chooses to sit down on his punches. So I'm probably gonna side with Lara, probably late stoppage. If this guy hasn't been prepared, I think Lara goes to the body on this guy and takes the legs and the will out of him because old boy ain't had the proper training camp. If he didn't have the proper training camp, so Lara KO 9.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't realize that they did that. And you know what? That makes complete sense as to why you would pick a late fighter that's not going to have time to prepare. There's no way you can fight, prepare for a fighter. And I know he's not one of the greatest, but Lara is a good fighter. There's no way you can just prepare for that in 2 weeks. You need
Lotte's a beast, man.
You need months to like study and prepare for stuff like that. So no, I agree with you completely, Yayo. And not only that, even though this guy's a hard hitter, he's also had 4 losses, which means he's either going out on his sword, right? He's either trying to knock you out or he's gonna fucking lose, one of the two. So yeah, I'll take the better boxer in Lara, and I'll go ahead and go with him with like you did, yo. Go ahead, Josh.
So I agree with what was noted there, but I'll also add that I think that some styles are just built for fighting. So even if they come in late, early, you have a long camp.
I like that.
They just have a style that is just built for fighting there. Maybe that's the case with Johan Gonzalez. Don't know for sure, but he has been in with some top level competition, and he was the last one to beat Jarrett Hurd, who is now retired. Shout out to Swift,
local DMV.
This is an interesting one right there because not only does the opponent coming in have to sort of adjust and get prepared to fight an opponent that wasn't, I guess, technically on the radar, though I wouldn't doubt that word is out there like, hey, just in case, potentially something could happen. So I'm going to stay in here making moves, staying in this gym, doing my thing. But also the champion, in this case, Lara, they have to prepare for that opponent. I do think the fact that Lara, he's gotten up there for sure. Seems like he's been fighting forever, right? But that being said, and shout out to Rodolfo Rivera Jr. He pointed out something for me. So Fight Night Champion, remember that game, y'all? So Lara is the last remaining active fighter from Fight Night.
Oh, way!
Crazy.
It's crazy, right? That's crazy. So given that, and I'm going to mess your mind up here a little bit, Omar, I'm going to go with the split draw. But yeah, it's going to be a draw.
Oh, she's about to mess him up.
They're going to do it sometimes too. There. But that's pretty much the same thing as the majority draw right there, Omar.
I'm so mad at you right now.
I'm going with a draw.
I don't even know what to do right now. I'm so confused. I wish Skywalker is here to help me out, but he's not. So we move on. Main event of the evening. Oh, by the way, Skywalker did say TKO 7. For everybody who wanted to know. So some comments here. We got Champ Ross. Yep, spot on. Ernest, no doubt. It's likely it's planned. We're talking about the late kind of dropout there that they had. G tatted up Philly. Shout out. We appreciate you. Says salute and salute to everyone on the panel. We appreciate that, brother. By the way, everybody, let's take a stop right now before we get into the main event. I want you all, if you are on YouTube right now, to go tap in with all of these channels right here. All right, you've got Clubber D at Clubber D. You've got 86Boxing at 86Boxing. Pretty simple here so far. Skywalker Boxing Media at Skywalker Boxing Media. Very simple. Yayo is getting his YouTube together, so don't worry about that right now, but hit him up on Papi, Choon, Yayo on Instagram. And as well, there's a link tree QR code down there. That is where you will find all of Ball and Bud's social media. Please make sure you subscribe to Ball and Bud's, BALLANDBUDS. And shout out to Champ Ross again. We appreciate you running the boxing group. If y'all want to play, it is free to play. You can win not hard cash, maybe some cash, and possibly just a little Venmo or PayPal. Either way, it's free to play, and you're gonna have so much fun. So let any of us know, or hit that link that Yayo put up in the comments. Shout out to Jab and Grab. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna pause on that. This fight is all bad. Trust me, he's about to get
What about looking at here? What about looking at? Yo, hell no. Hey man, he gonna go look y'all channel. He gonna look at it. He gonna look up Balls and Bud instead of Ball and Buds. No, I'm just playing, man. Y'all don't take me seriously. I'm not being serious.
Yo, what are you saying? He was an extra at the Neverland Ranch?
Oh no, man. It kind of looked like my guy. Man, it was Champ Side.
No.
Dang, bro.
Who you talking about, Jose? No, stop.
Oh man, this is
That's
wild,
great.
bro.
Nah, it's all good. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's go to the main event of the evening. We got Isaac Cruz, 28-3-1 with 18 KOs versus Lamont Roach, 25-1-2 with 10 KOs. Now, this is for the WBC Junior Welterweight title. Yayo, we will start with you.
Yeah, man. We finally get to the main event, and man, we done had an amazing card. We seen some ring girls. We seen humans in the out in the stands eating hot dogs and nachos and shit. We seen somebody mixing it up and talk. We probably seen one of the Charlos smack somebody up. You know what I'm saying? This event about to be live. Boxing is back in America on this continent, baby. And I'm going with a draw for this fight because I just don't see a way for either one of these guys to take it. I don't see a path to it. What I see is two guys that are coming here. They're gonna thump it out for show. Pitbull don't play. He don't use a jab. It's all haymakers, right? And Lamont Roach is very clever. You know what I'm saying? He's got great boxing IQ. He for sure could, he for sure is going to give Pitbull some problems. Pitbull's been at this weight a little longer than Lamont, and I think that's going to play. I think it's going to play a significant factor in this fight. So honestly, I think it's going to be. I think this fight's going to end up in a draw, and I would not be surprised if both guys end up on the canvas. There's going to be some damage took this fight. No way around it. And shout out to Lamont Roach, who had his dream spoiled because he beat Tank, if you asking me. You know what I'm saying? So that would have been his second division world champion, and now he's going to 140 to become his third. So this is really his second. So I'm still riding with draw. But
the glaze.
Hold on a second. Is it me? Or is this the same dude we just saw on Jab and Grab, just in a different picture? Look at this picture.
Yeah, that's the same dude. Yeah,
same dude. Stop trolling me. Stop trolling us. All right, yo, stop it. Nah, you ain't gonna come on multiple channels with the same old Michael Jackson after he was bleached white looking ass motherfucker. Get out of here with that.
I told you he looking up balls and bud. He is not. He go type the name in all the way wrong.
Better stop glazing all this, please. Do not. Son of Vaughn, thank you for saving us. Lamont can box, but can't keep that football off him. Pause. All right. Yeah, look, I agree with you, Yayo, on the one thing you said that Roach has a higher, in my opinion, from what I've seen in fights, a better boxing IQ than Pitbull Cruz. Now, Pitbull Cruz is probably the tougher and harder hitter. They're both going to be, throwing dick beaters, as we like to say. But what I would say is I'm going to take Roach in a majority decision here, or even maybe a split. I'm not sure. Anyways, all right, Josh, what you got? Okay. He said, "Tell Joel Santana." That's wild, son. That is wild.
Hell no. I know this motherfucker.
Oh, boy.
Who else can say that?
Oh, boy. Yo, I'm about to start calling you
Santana.
Oh, hell no. I know this Pro Magnum lipstick wearing motherfucker ain't talking to me. Hell no. What you sipping on, cuz? He look like he sucked toes with hot sauce on it. He got the Jesus edge up.
Woo! I think we lost O.
Man, O had to go. Man, he probably wet his Pampers over there, bro. He ain't gonna be right. Hell no.
Are you kidding me, really?
Yeah, motherfucker got
Josh,
the glizzy. He got the glizzy lips.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Look at him.
Hell no.
Josh, what you got on this one?
He went first.
Oh, and he's muted anyways, so it don't matter. All right. Well,
No, I'm
no,
here. My bad. I got you.
You didn't go first. No, because Clubber D, you're last on this one.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah. Yeah, my bad. My bad there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say was yeah. So I'm going Roach split decision. Roach split decision. And what I think will be an interesting fight. The better boxer is Roach, no doubt. But Pitbull's, man, he's gonna come in gunning, no doubt about it there. And I will say that also I went to I was there for the last bit of the Roach Open workout, so the media workout day. And man, the fanfare surrounding Lamont Roach Jr., the people believe, and seeing him, man, he's ready. I was there when he was training a different time, but he wasn't even fighting on the show. I'm telling you, he's about this boxing stuff. So stepping into this environment is going to be a normal thing for him because he's going to San Antonio. He's going to get booed. The majority of the fans there, probably 90%, are going to be going for Pitbull. But I think that he has the makeup to be able to do what he needs to do in there. So I'm going split decision in favor of Lamont Roach Jr. because he's on his game right now, in his prime, and he's not ready to get up yet.
There you go, Lamont Roach Jr. Roach Jr. Excuse me, Clubber D. Who you got?
Well, after going to the No Excuses event and meeting Senior, watching his brother, the Iceman, get his first TKO. I'm going Team No Excuse all day on this one. I'm going. No, you gotta understand they both have a common opponent, that being Tank. You look at what Pitbull did against Tank, and he looked phenomenal. And people are going to say, "Oh, well, Tank had one arm. I don't care. He's still a fight's a fight. You got to do what you got to do." I thought Pitbull kind of edged that one out. Is what it is. But you look at Lamont Roach, what he did to Tank, that should have been a knockdown. I don't care if the slow glow got in your eyes. That was one foul, taking a knee, and then going over to your corner, get him to wipe that stuff off. That was another foul. So regardless, Lamont Roach won that fight. So oh yeah, it was a little greasy try to play that off. I'll put it like this: with his camp, with his team, I'm all with them. Okay, that's DMV. They represent DC. And shout out to Lamont Roach Jr. coming down to Woodbridge and handing out stuff at the library for the kids, for the community. So he does stuff for the community. I'm all for that.
They did an event like that here in DC as well. So they're out there. They're in the community for sure.
So I'm 100% going with them. I'm going with a Papi Choon Yayo special. 9th round stoppage, Lamont the Reaper Roach Jr.
Okay. Yeah.
9th round stoppage. And yeah, I agree completely. I am going with Roach as well. I am happy to hear he likes to bless the community. So really good for him. And yeah, like I had mentioned, I'm going to go with him on that majority decision. Skywalker, if we knew where you were, we get what you got, but that's all right. We know you training up the kiddies, and I got to get out of here because I got to get to Country Box. Got to get dressed and go.
Glaze is trying to cut up now.
What we got?
Yeah, hey, he don't want me to get going because that motherfucker, he's a professional popsicle licker. They say that motherfucker broke into an ice cream shop and he managed to lick 11 ice cream cones before getting subdued.
Subdued.
They got arrested for licking other people's ice cream cones. Like,
look like the female ape from Playing the Apes with Mark Wahlberg. I know he ain't talking about people.
Hey, he's the truth.
Hell no.
Wait, do you have a third burner? Or is this a new person? This is crazy.
Oh, I know. The real Rado Raheem ain't talking right there. Look like the black dude from Hey Arnold.
Oh yeah, it does look like that cat right there for sure.
Look like Giannis with a flat top.
He got that spot. He got them spot genetics.
Like Next Generation.
Hey. That ain't you, is it?
Yayo, get us out of here, baby. Sign out.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, man. Y'all know I'm a silly guy, but I want to say something serious. I want to say something serious to take in my side of the show. We had two individuals that were at the mall, and I had some family and friends there, and one thing led to another one, and person didn't make it out of the situation. And, I just want to let everybody know, man, we got to get behind boxing and sports like this because there needs to be an outlet for people who have that sort of mentality to be able to take it out. There's all sorts of methods for solving disputes. You do not, the using a weapon is like, it's permanent. You can't undo it. You damage families, you damage innocent bystanders. People need, you know what I'm saying? They need to seek counseling from seeing people, you know, expire like that. So listen, people, you know, if y'all got homies that got weapons, tell them the weapons don't make them tough, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to be a tough guy when you got a gun. And don't try to be tough with people who got guns. Just, you know, swallow your pride, let your ego go. It's okay to take a loss. At least you get to live to see another day. You understand? So listen, man, y'all support these people and try to, you know, we're trying to give people an outlet here, you know, and just stop the gun violence, please.
No, very, very poignant advice, Yayo. Thank you so much for that. And thank you always.
Other thing, Jerry Forrest is fighting January 9th at Portsmouth Casino. He's also another individual that's here in town who's created gyms and created opportunities for youth to be able to have an outlet. So, you know, shout out to Jerry Forrest and his optimism and the things that he's doing in the community.
Yeah, salute
shout
to
out
Trey
to
Titan
Taylor for all those free Thanksgiving meals that he handed out to the people. Shout out to him too.
VA, VTech.
Go Hokies.
Yeah, anybody, you know, making sure that the community is better off by serving them and helping out is always going to have a good part in my book. So salute to all those people and salute to you as well, Yayo. Josh, what you got for us, brother? Let them know where you're at.
Well, I guess similarly on theme, and shout out Trey Titan there. I ain't seen you in a minute. Trey, come through. But anyway, hey, if you want to get involved in the sport, what Papi was saying there, just visit usaboxing.org. There's always a need. You don't even have to be a competitor. You can join the gyms. You can go there. You can interact. You can actually work out, all that stuff. You can officiate. This includes judging, all of that stuff wrapped in the mix. So there are plenty of things for you to do there to be involved in the sport of boxing. And it's changed countless lives. I'm here in D.C. Ernest, he's down there in the area of like Virginia Beach, Hampton, Portsmouth, all of that wrapped in there. Norfolk, all of them are clear and are near and close by. So it means something to have these avenues to be able to reach out to keep yourself busy out there. And there's so much life to be lived out there that, hey man, just come join in. Trust me, we need you, and there'll be stuff there for you to do. Outside of that, of course, 86Boxing Media LLC. We're about to make some moves here. You've seen it. Hit up 86boxing.com. About to keep some stuff jumping off, and more to come very soon right here. Trust me when I tell you that. More to come. So in the meantime, certainly everyone, enjoy the rest of your week.
No, we really appreciate that. We appreciate you. And y'all make sure you tap in with 86Boxing and Papi, Choon, Yayo, and Skywalker Boxing Media, who is not here. Please make sure you tap in with him there at Skywalker Boxeo on Facebook, as well as our other partner, Mo Boxing No Problem. Shout out them as well. Now, Clubber D, you know, we got a lot of things going on this week. I think that we're going to have, I'm in works to have this millions watch party possibly for UFC. But either way, if not, we have a huge fight weekend. Where can they find you at?
Find me at Clubber D on YouTube. Also, I'm working on, I don't know if it's gonna be a video or a short for Avatar. I've never seen it, and I'm gonna make a video about it. Also, talking about that because it makes so much. It's one of those movies, kind of like John Wick. Never seen that either.
Wait, are you gonna watch it and then make a comment, or are you just gonna make a comment without watching?
I'm just gonna point out the fact that it's made so much money. I haven't seen 1 second of that.
Oh,
movie.
I haven't seen it either.
There's more than one. There's more than one.
I know any of them.
Don't do that.
I haven't seen any of them. Just like John Wick.
Those movies look like
Pirates of the
trash.
Caribbean. There's a bunch of franchises I've never seen. I made a lot of money, but I'm gonna make another short because I did one on John Wick. Also,
Josh is like, I love Avatar.
If you like, kind of like how Papi Choon Yayo said, if you know, if you need an outlet, if you need it to be sports or I don't care if it's flying a kite. I deal with service members, and they find other things to deal with their issues, you know, constructively. If you play Arc Raiders, find me on there, mad_Titan. I'm terrible at the game, but I like playing it. If it's some little outlet, I'm banged up right now. I can't really do much, so all I can do is video games. So find me on Arc Raiders, okay? I used to play Divers, now I'm on Arc Raiders. Find me on there, Mad Titan. There we go. There you right, just like that.
Hey,
I'm terrible at it.
Well, in that regard, you know what?
I don't even know why I promoted that because I don't even like video games.
Hey, but in that regard, hey, if you're undisputed, the boxing game that's out there, I'm on Xbox. 86Boxing spelled out. EI, you know the rest.
You're the last one on
86Boxing
Xbox.
spelled out. If you're on there, holla at me. I'm ready to put it in there.
You might have to do a live for me whooping y'all ass.
You're the last one on Xbox, Josh. You got to go on
Y'all should do a
PlayStation.
game.
Hey, let's do
Y'all
it.
should do a
Hey,
game.
I'm with it. I got a PlayStation 5. Let's do it. I'm with it.
Let's do it.
I don't play the game, but I'm with it. I'll do it.
Ooh, you know what we should
careful,
do?
man.
And I'll take the dive in the first round. But you know what we should, because I don't play video games. But you know what we should do? Set up like a boxing tournament.
Let's
One
do
of the
it.
boxing
Yeah, we can do
games.
something
That
like
would
that.
just
Let's
be
do
fun
it.
as shit.
Yeah.
That would
You
be
heard it
fun
here
as
first.
hell.
We're gonna set it up. Let's make it happen for real.
I know we can record it and kind of, they be doing all that stuff. I'm a PS guy.
Oh, Trey Titan is in.
Hey,
Trey Titan is
Trey,
in.
86Boxing spelled out. Let's get it. Let's see what you're about there, Trey. Let's go.
We all talk about playing video games. Meanwhile, Stop the Glazed over there watching the Diddy documentary butt naked with a bottle of baby oil next to him.
Woo!
He said, man, y'all got to watch this Diddy thing. Did Diddy do it? He said, go watch it on Netflix right now. You can join me. I'm butt naked on my leather couch. It's sweaty and musty, and I done fell in the cracks because the seat cushions is woe out.
I got you.
Careful out this motherfucker.
Hey,
What?
what's up? Hey, you see it there, Trey? Let's go.
Yeah,
But I got
play,
you over D as well. We getting it.
Y'all are killing me. That is
Your
this
pops
is
was down,
tremendous.
motherfucker.
I heard he had a tooth in his booty. That's what I heard.
Put the pops.
You're just a woman with a small brain, with a brain a third the size of us. It's science. You're just a woman.
It's crazy.
Hey, y'all, we loved it. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Please make sure you tap in with everybody. For Clubber D at Clubber D, for Josh at 86 Boxing, for Papi Choon Yayo at Papi Choon Yayo on Instagram, for Skywalker Boxing. He's at Skywalker Boxing on all channels except Facebook at Skywalker Boxeo, and as well for Champ Ross. Again, remember, we do this for the Boxing Picks group. It's free to play. You can win money. So if you want to bet some boxing pick groups with us, please do that. And last but not least, make sure you subscribe at Ballin' Buds, BALLANDBUDS on YouTube. There's a handy QR code right down there below me. That's where you can find all of our social media, and make sure you subscribe as well. No matter what channel you're watching on, hit that like button, whether watching now or even on the replay. Even on the replay, it helps us out in the algorithm. It is free to you, but it is invaluable to us. For Clubber D, for Josh, for Papi Choon Yayo, for Skywalker Boxing Media, I am your host, Omar, the sports professor Fonseca, and we will see you in a couple weeks for the Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua fight. We'll see you on the 17th, Wednesday the 17th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Y'all be there. Subscribe to Ball and Buzz. Holla. 5,000.
Ready to form Voltron. Activate interline. Mega thrusters are go. Let's go!
The motive is be what the fuck they told us we couldn't be. But know that there's police that's dumping off at the look of me. The mechanics had them wide like tucking a rat. Hammer up in the back of the radio where all of my latest go. Still running to the pay. Jesse Owens shit. Metals get the swinging, so it's these you gotta go against.
These you gotta go against. G spitting common sense. Suffering succotash. The speed seem innocent. Power in the land. Suckers in for rans. Causing scuffs and incidents. Street professor jab, hook, hook, jab, uppercut. Arm, leg, arm, head, dom, bread, fat lady, a song red, total blackout, meth red, none better. Sports professor, boxing champs, KOs, and aviators. And the new boxing champions of the world. Clubber D, 86 Boxing, Skywalker Boxing Media, Papi Choon Yayo, and the Sports Professor featuring Sky Zoo and Anno Domini Productions.
Voltron.